My name is Dean Tolson. I played with Seattle Supersonics for 4 years.
It was a short-lived career, but former Sonic Dean Tolson made a big impact, once netting 12 points in just 60 seconds.
The most points ever scored by any NBA player in 1 minute. Me.
But off the court, Dean struggled.
At 32 years old, I figured out that I couldn't read and write. I was illiterate.
He turned it all around, and now the guy who once couldn't read a book has written one, a memoir called Power Forward.
And I've gone from illiteracy to a bestseller.
When photographer Matika Wilbur couldn't find a true representation of indigenous people, she decided to create it herself.
We needed something in the contemporary context to teach our children about who we are.
Matika set out to photograph a person from every federally recognized tribe across all 50 states. The result, Project 562, changing the way we see Native America.
72% of Americans say they've never met a Native person. This is an opportunity for that to change.
I live in Aberdeen, a cool little city. Here, let me show you what makes me so giddy.
A young mother hopes her children's book will change the narrative of her hometown. A is for Aberdeen, celebrates the positive things about the city.
K is for Kurt Cobain Park, one of the many parks where we like to play and have fun.
Caitlin Rowan wrote the book and did all the illustrations, featuring the people and places that make Aberdeen amazing.
I really wanted to make something that my child could be proud of where she was born and proud of where she grew up.
A Northwest naturalist is on a mission to change the way you look at your backyard.
And look at these cool Lincolns.
Kelly Brenner wrote and illustrated The Naturalist at Home, a guidebook full of nature projects for grown-ups, ranging from preserving spiderwebs to finding all of the critters living in a patch of moss. And there's one thing she hopes her book inspires.
To slow down and notice the small things and change your perspective and realize how cool it all is.
And finally, retail giant Costco is the subject of a new book.
We didn't want it to look like a catalog. We wanted it to look like a fun adventure you could jump into.
The Joy of Costco, a treasure hunt from A to Z, is the brainchild of David and Susan Schwartz.
I'm head to toe Costco. Everything is Costco except for this. But I know people who have found their husband at Costco too.
The book takes a whimsical approach to the history of Costco, taking members behind the scenes and sharing little-known facts.
We're not Costco employees. We're not shilling for Costco. We did this entirely independently.
This is a fan book. It's a love letter to Costco.